Hello everybody, it's me, the Red Mage, and I'm here, and this microphone is just not doing the thing they want to do the way I wanted to do it. And this should be a little better. Okay, you should be able to hear me a little better now. There you go. Although, if I speak at this volume, I would like for it to be able to be understood, but it's probably fine. Yeah, so this is the night that one of our party members doesn't make it, in case it wasn't clear. So, if you wanted to hang out, and then prepare for some sets, because there's gonna be some of them. Alright, let's get going. So, I believe we just did the 4 Condor battle. Yeah, that you need to do after you wake up the sleeping forest. And which means now we get to go in. And once we have gone in, we are in the Forgotten Capital, which is just a cool place. And well, yeah, I mean, we have some stuff to take care of. Watering. Also, config. There we go. Okay. Okay, genital material. Meaning it's muscle things exit the north. The other muscle annoyances. Okay. So now this is Coral Valley, but not quite in the Forgotten Capital yet. No, mal dancers. They dealt me very little damage. Oh, but my guys are blind. That's unfortunate. I don't like that. We'll hit eventually. Ah, we need to hit twice. Unfortunate. We hit twice. There you go. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, it's just a matter of following this path, this winding path. Oh, that thing. It's hungry, apparently. It appears to be very dangerous. Okay. I feel robbed. It felt like we would be done by now. Like, I've entered the part of the screen where I exit the screen like 20 minutes ago. I'm still running towards the end of the screen. Ooh, a material leveled up. That's nice. I don't know which one it is, but I didn't read the thing in time. Okay. So we're now in the word, and there you go. Oh, I should prop my phone up so that I can do chat. I haven't done that. It's probably important. That is probably important. I would like to be able to do chat. Also, have anybody? Oh yeah, hey Tim, what's up? How you doing? Bye. Okay. What about Ice Quaddle? I don't know about mistake. If it was a mistake, it's kind of a mistake to the same degree that some of the other mistakers we've seen are, right? I don't know that it has a good effect on the game necessarily. Magic source. Nah, that was the wrong type of source, but it's fine. Unless then follow the path northward. No, I don't think it's the right way. Yeah, perhaps that's the case. Am I in the wrong place? Yes. I forgot. I was supposed to go east. This is in fact west. Yeah, I mean, Modern Horizon was like entirely out of luck, to be perfectly frank with you. Like, I don't think Coatl is like the worst thing to have come out of the set. And to be fair, I think Coatl is like fine in Legacy. Like, clearly, yeah, I mean, it's one of the... Like, it doesn't feel broken. Obviously, it enables, like, you know, 4 colors no decks, but like, I don't think that people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play 5 colors no because I get to play Icewind Coatl in my deck. It's just a card that, if you are in the archetype, it really does enough. And an elixir. Okay. There you go. There's a bed. Why don't we hatch some zzz? Well, I'm not doing the voices. Get some rest, yes, okay. I'm gonna be frank, I'm not as much as like feel it. Cloud, what is it? Ares is here, and so is Sephiroth. What? Sephiroth? But how can you tell that? It's not an excuse. I feel it in my soul. Then we better get up off our lazy asses. Right, let's hurry up and find Ares. So that cutscene is important for the purpose of finishing the game. Also, there's a bit of a problem, which is that now a new Fort Condor battle just became available. Ares' voice coming from there. So we gotta go to that, which, you know, have that. But we still gotta go to that. I was about to boast about the fact we didn't get an encounter in there. Crap, now we can't see shit. Yes, that was in fact Jigglypuff, but, you know, green. I will be honest, I've played 2 Kaldheim drafts. I have not done well, but I've only played 2, so I don't know. I don't know what to think of the draft set yet. It's I don't think it has impressed me so far, but it's still so early before I can say anything about it. All levels up, that's cool. And now through the sleeping forest. Well, I guess it's no longer sleeping. Through Bone Village. Back to the tiny Bronco. The good news is we're almost done. The stupid 4 Condor battles. We have, I believe, 4 more. And then we're gonna be done. I do not remember if that includes the battle for the huge materia or not. I hope it does. It's kind of getting rapidly filled up. With 4 Condor. There have been a lot of 4 Condor going on. And although I will say that since I have discovered rush strats for Condor battles, I've become a lot more and probably you went in there. So basically, for Condor is kind of like a tower defense-ish minigame. Basically, you have to deploy units, and then the enemy units start to go up the hill, basically. Try to go uphill and fight your units, and eventually you just kill them all and you beat them away, right? Well, so except that I don't know if this is an oversight or it's actually like kind of a way that the game is intended to perform, but the way that the battle ends is if the opposing forces are, if they're just 0 soldiers on the field, regardless of whether there's more that are supposed to be spawned after this. So what you can do is, since your units aren't stationary like in traditional tower defense, you can actually move them slowly downhill to engage the enemy. What you can do is you can essentially try to keep moving your units downhill until they successfully engage, until they are like all the way at the bottom where the enemies spawn, and you can kind of try to fight the enemies as soon as they spawn immediately. And you can try to essentially just just kill them fast enough that you can catch a break. You can catch like a lull in the waves to just make it so that there's 0 enemies on screen. So that's a way for you not to have to fight an entire wave, but only enough of a way to make sure that basically enough of a way to get to the point where you can where you can find a spot where there's no enemies left. And that's what I call rush strats, because you're kind of rushing the objective instead of just waiting for the enemies to come to you. So that's why I'm aggressively moving my all my soldiers like downstairs, if at all possible. It is a strategy that does tend to cost you a little bit more in terms of resources, so I can do it now because I have more money to play with, basically. If that wasn't the case, I wouldn't have that luxury, I don't think. But the House of the Four Condor minigames remains mostly stationary. Whereas the amount of money that you get from battles kind of goes up. Kind of goes up like rapidly with time, so that's how you can afford to do this. I am so happy that I was able to put an idiot there. We might finish this one extra early. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, actually, yeah, see, for example, this time... attack again, 10 of and that's 5 X potions, but the text box is bugged. Oh, okay, we're done there. Let's head back. Okay. We also did find the third enemy skill materia, which kinda makes me want to take a huge detour to fill it up, but ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, we do got time for that, but like, we can do that after doing some story stuff. I'm going to like, we have 2 of them that are fully decked out. We don't need the third immediately. Right, I can't open the menu while inside the tiny Bronco for whatever reason. The camera continues to be a nightmare. There you go. Back to Bone Village. Back to the Sleeping Forest. Back to the Coral Valley. I would like to point out that this enemy is Kite Seed hit by Mini is still huge. This enemy's name is just Hungry. Alright. I'm gonna drop a save, since now we're on the world map. Putting these tiny pieces of world map between like an area and the next is also awesome, because like it gives you a spot to save without having to put an actual save point. It's kind of great. Okay. Right. So now we have to take the path we had taken at the beginning where we found the menu source. Are there no encounters here? I think there might just not be any encounters in the entire Forgotten Capital. Okay, return to the first beginning with the magic source, it's a problem. Continue, okay. I'd like this aurora armlet, thank you very much. Oh wow. Okay, wait a fucking second. So I want to get to Cloud. The problem with doing it to Cloud is that Cloud already is wearing the Yoshiyuki, which has a very limited material. F it. But plus enemy skill, restore all elemental fire. I think that's everything we need to do. So I forgot to check the PHS outside. Yeah, so at some point we'll need to swap Earth with Yuffie, which is also lagging super behind in terms of HP, but for now Earth's still 38. In terms of casters, all of our casters are level 39, so we can keep Kite Seed for now until he levels up again. Yeah, go back to 13. So what is here? Okay, that looks like progress. We're not going to do that yet. The guides is to go back. And go north. Which is fine, sounds like there's encounters here, so... We are about to fight a boss battle. I don't anticipate it being that big of a deal because we are big over leveled, I think. But, you know, I mean, bosses have been fairly trivial up to this point. I don't know if there's gonna be a huge difficulty despite. It's possible, I just don't anticipate it. Okay. By the way, in case you had not noticed, this place looks absolutely stunning. It is kind of crazy that, like, well, I mean, the game didn't look like this in 1997, to be fair, but you know what? Cloud. I do not believe that. Oh, you know what? Material, Cloud. Restore all elemental calm. That doesn't work, does it? Unfortunately, I wanted to give Comet to him, but for I don't know reasons, he gets to use the good meat here. Oh wait, what? This is the way. This is not the easiest thing to navigate. Oh wow. Well, I found my thumbnail. Holy smokes. Save. 2. Oh. Oh, I know where this is. Since I just saved, I'm gonna reset actually, because once you step on that staircase, you end up fighting. There's like a long cutscene, but also you end up fighting a boss, and I want to equip some stuff before that happens. She is weak to earth. Here, Barrett. Who's got the earth? There you go. And we will give Cloud. No, we'll give. Yeah, Cloud actually. Yeah, we'll give Cloud the watering. And Kate's Seath should actually have. Get rid of Steel. The last enemy skill material. Because the boss we're about to fight knows Aqualung. Ares. Okay. That's not the sword you had a second ago. What are you doing, Cloud? Wee. And oh, that's not why are you doing that? That's not what I'm telling you to do. Why are you brandishing your sword? Why are you lifting your sword? Cloud, what are you doing? What are you making me do? Yeah, Cloud, as you can see, resisted. Like Sephiroth tried to do the thing where he controlled Cloud again. But Cloud seemed to have resisted it. And so Sephiroth decided to intervene personally. And that's it for Ares. She's dead. That's the material that she had. The one that doesn't do anything. She had used to tie her hair. Even here. And Sephiroth is deposing to assert dominance, obviously. That makes sense. Ares. This can't be real. Do not worry. Soon the girl will become part of the planet's energy. All that is left is to go north. The promised land waits for me over the snowy fields. There, I will become a new being, reuniting with the planet, as will this girl. Shut up. The cycle of nature and your stupid plan don't mean a thing. Ares is gone. Ares will no longer talk, no longer laugh, cry, or get angry. What about us? What are we supposed to do? What is this pain? My fingers are tingling, my mouth is dry, my eyes are burning. What are you saying? Are you trying to tell me you have feelings now? Of course. What do you think I am? Ha ha ha. Stop acting as if you're sad. And there is no need to act as if you're angry either. Sephiroth's face looks weirdly flat. Because, Cloud, you are... Now we have to fight this idiot. This is Genova life. I did not want to do that. That was a mistake. Well, okay, maybe not so much. How much life does this thing have? 10,000, so we just need to attack it like 7 times or something? Something like that. This is kind of funny. It's like, oh, here you go. Now you get to get attacked by this giant piece of nonsense. I do need to heal up now, though. Not zero chance. Maybe I should be using an explosion. You know what, actually, when you have this many HP, regen sounds like it's gonna go do good things. Think about it. Oh, maybe that doesn't matter. I don't know. Well, I don't know, that's definitely giving me a lot of HP, actually. Like a lot. Like his damage output is not keeping up with it. There you go. Go giant Kate Sith. Kate Sith is the only one that can experience for the boss. That is healer. Wizard bracelet. Okay. Because all of my party fused into Kate Sith. Because you are a puppet. Puppet. The Kate Sith, just go. It's fine. Just stop being an idiot. It's a sad moment. Stop trying to be funny. So as I was mentioned, like at that point, like the fact that there's a party member like halfway through the story, and like it's one of the main party members, so it's just gone. But I just mean, I don't think it's that big of a spoiler. We're not gonna get Ares back. This cutscene doesn't make too much sense. Like, because you see that Cloud is clearly standing in the water, but now this pool is just, you know, like a mile deep out of nowhere, but Cloud was standing in it, but it's fine. Everyone, listen to me. I am Cloud, ex-soldier, born in Nibelheim. I came to settle up with Sephiroth. Why are you being so formal? Something wrong? I came here by my own free will, or so I thought. However, to tell the truth, I'm afraid of myself. There is a part of me that I don't understand. That part made me give the black materia to Sephiroth. If you hadn't stopped me, Eris might have been... There's something inside of me, a person who is not really me. That's why I should quit this journey, before I do something terrible. But I'm going. He destroyed my hometown 5 years ago, killed Eris, and is now trying to destroy the planet. I'll never forgive Sephiroth. I must go on. I have a favor to ask of you. Will you all come with me? To save me from doing something terrible. I don't know, man. I don't know how Eris tried to save the planet from the meteor, and I guess now we'll never know. But we still have a chance. We must get the black materia back before Sephiroth uses it. Let's go. Stay into this button on your computer? Yes. So the reason that you were asked to save is that back when this game came out on PS2, on PS1, this is where disc 1 ended. So you were supposed to save and then put disc 2 in. Okay. So we can go heal up in the beds because we weren't healed during all these scenes. I don't know if this is the building with beds. This is not the building with beds. I wonder which way Sephiroth went. Ugh. Well, that way, you know now. Hey, you're right. Sephiroth said to me, head north, past the snowfields. Okay. Oh well. So, now we have to pick up some... No, I mean, what we have to do is to pick up some... we have to make the third material better. That's what we need to do. So here, okay, see. Arrange, exchange. Oh, I should check. No, he didn't level up. Yeah. I don't think this works. But also, okay, what I was trying to do? You are now steel. No, actually, you should be manipulated. Yeah, there you go. And then the enemy skill material. We have another Fort Condor battle, which we can go do real quick. So we can find bound floods in in North Coral, in Coral Valley, which we should do. Those are the ones that Chuck called Jigglypuff early. They're like tiny round things. We can manipulate them and take their goodies. Obviously, we found an encounter that doesn't have them, but you know, this why would you? Grenade bomb. Grenade bomb. Yeah, these things are dead. Perfect. Somebody dared to write me on WhatsApp. Okay. Oh, this is the wrong place. Can I fight a bound? Yeah, please. There you go. There's 3 of them. I hope that doesn't also affect my manipulate chance. I might have to use. No, apparently it doesn't. death sentence. Okay, let's see if... which we learned. And okay, this thing must have 450 HP, which is very annoying because Kate Seed does like just not enough damage to kill them. He is also level 40 now, which means it's time for him to no longer be in the party. Oh, I should equip the dragon armor to somebody else. I think that's gonna be whoever replaces Kate Seath. Which is gonna be at 13 since he's still level 49. At some point, presumably Barret also levels up. We are not at that point yet, but maybe. Red 13 is still wearing his double growth thing. No, manipulate stays there. Enemy skill goes here because it doesn't grow, so there is no point in putting it into the... And I want to give you old comment. That sounds fun. And then maybe we can have Odin, because that also sounds fun. Actually, no, you know what? We get Jata. We get Bahamut. Falling over here. Do not like the idea. 5 is good though. And può entrare? Kinda want to give you Choco Balloon, maybe? Yeah, sure, let's do that. No, yeah, I mean, need some levels too. Wow. I did not mean to do that. Unfortunate. Okay, well. Enemy skill. So actually, no, it's fine. All Comet, all Comet, all Restore, and then this one was you know what? Let's do Morph. We'll need to level that one up too. Oh, nice. Alright. So that's the one. What else can we get that's juicy? I think that... so Cloud... that's awkward. That's kind of awkward because none of our characters... Oh. Red 13 might level up. If Red 13 levels up, he's gonna then be at a good level to learn level 4 Suicide. Okay. Let's see what we need to have. Here, Cloud, sure. Okay. So, we'll just go in order. The first one is, I believe, question mark, eventual mark. How do you learn that one? How do you learn that one? Context. Enemy skills. Okay. Enemy skills. Okay. There you go. Alright, well, okay, I have the order here. So, Frog Song can be obtained fighting the Touch Maze in Gongaga, I believe it was. Yeah, so that's it there. Now, you might ask me, hey, do you have any idea what Gongaga is? Or how to get there? Answer would be, not quite. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. This is a good spot to get Chocobuckle, but we do need level. Well, I mean, we get level 4 Swiss, but we should get Chocoball at the same time to get level 4 Swiss. That's my point. Especially because level 4 Suicide itself makes getting Chocobo quite easier. I also suspect this is the wrong way. I think in order to get to Gongaga, I will need to, in order to get to Gongaga from here, I will need to cross like rivers and stuff. I think that the section of water the tiny brown can go through kind of ends here. Yeah, see, there's like a thing of water that's deeper there, which I can't go through. Oh, I can go through here. Okay. Is this enough? No. Maybe? Where is Gongaga? Is that Gongaga? That might actually be Gongaga right there. Now, Car Condor is here. So that cannot possibly be Gongaga, right? Doesn't really make any sense. Do I actually have to go all the way around? Yeah, that's oh, Samsalet. Well, I mean, I mean, this guy knows White Queen, so I might as well get it. Alright. And that one's gone. We can also find a beach plug here, I believe. So I might as well do it. That particular fucker teaches you big guard. It is also pretty juicy. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm 26 in drafts, so I definitely feel you there. It is not been good. Nope. Oh, is the tiny thing a beach plug? I don't think so. No, it's not. Yeah, the beach plug, I think it's like the giant, like the big oval thing. Maybe I need to get to Custard Soul. Yeah, actually, I think they might be in the Hostile Soul side of things. Oh, hey! We got a limit break. Yeah, I think I need to get to Hostile Soul to do that. Just fine. We'll get to Hostile Soul, no problem. We'll get to Hostile Soul, maybe some problem, because I suspect I might have to go all the way around. Maybe not. Oh, that's a gold saucer right there. That actually kinda tells me I might be able to get to Hostile Soul from here also. But, more importantly, I'm also I shouldn't be too far away from Gongaga either. That's where the gold saucer is. Is this the forest where Gongaga is? There's Gongaga. Well, you know. You do what you have to. Frogs? No, giant mantises. Lovely. That is by far my least favorite type of mantises. The hell was that? Okay, I've never seen that one. Can I get the stupid frogs, please? Also, isn't that chariot like just 3 and the green? You could splash it. Like splashing is pretty reasonable in this farm, and there's duals at common. There you go. There's the frog. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm just gonna use an item to defrog this idiot. I would like... great. Fantastic. I am ready for it to... frog song. Well, actually, if you frog song... no. Perfect. Frog song on the 13, please. And you learned it. Don't have no dual lens yet. Alright, we got the frog. Again, level 4 suicide is I think for later. Magic hammer from Razorweed. Where can we find Razorweed? Because we have this one too. Wutai. Okay. Let's visit the wonderful land of Wutai. By which I mean, let's really hope we don't have to go all the way around the world map if we want to go to Wutai. Which, I hope it's not the case. It might be the case, but maybe not. Maybe this river does exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, I think there was an achievement for getting around the board and I got it, so... Or no, like some guy would give you a thing. Alright, Razorweeds. I don't remember if you needed to go to the grass. I guess I'll do that. Yeah, no Razorweeds here. Oh, I hit it. I thought this thing just... oh, I don't know. One, two. I mean... one side is just a 2 mana 2/3 flyer, so it can't be too bad. Right. No, birds. Thunderbirds. Oh, it's pretty good. Like, look at it this way. Would you play 6 mana sorcery, make 2 birds, draw a card, untap 6 lands? Because that card seems decent to me. And this one's better. Okay, so Red 13 is level 40. Which means we can now also go teach him level 4 suicide. We can do that in a bit. We're not in a hurry to do that immediately, I think. Right, there was the thing where you could go down from here and go under the bridge. Like, normally I'm not a huge fan of taking extra turn spells, but like, 2 birds are a big game. So, the fact that you get spotted the 2 birds, which with haste basically kill, is pretty decent. Plus 6 mana is very affordable. Well, not very affordable, but, like, you know. The difference between having to pay 6 mana and having to pay 7 mana is pretty huge. And the fact that you can cast this card when you still have 6 lands on the battlefield is pretty impressive. And I think reduces. I mean, to be clear, it's not like the greatest bomb ever invented, but it's a pretty good card. There you go, there's the weed. I would like to manipulate your finest weed, please. Magic Hammer. The animation for Magic Hammer is so good. I didn't actually mean to manipulate that thing. There you go. Yeah, we got what we came from. Did we? No, I think the Adamantium I also had the thing that too. Yeah, there you go, Death Horse. And the Matama is on the beach. Right. Oh, Tim, you might want to look at you might want to check the screen right now. To be fair, it is just one large turtle. And I made a mistake. I would like the finest turtle, thank you. Okay, turtle, it is time to set Death Force on the 13. Burn it. Now we'll kill this thing. Guess I would steal another Adamant Bangle from it. If I can. Oh, I don't have steel equipped. What if I morphed it? Oh, it's dead. Well, we ain't morphing anything. Okay. We also took some amount of damage, so maybe we can head over to try and heal. That sounds like a pain. Let's like not do that. Oh wow. I don't remember if I noticed the bridge animation last time, but that's kinda cool. Yeah, the thing about the turtle is that I'm actually in an area that I visited before, but I just got a new enemy skill material, which is like the type of thing where you can learn the enemy. It's certain moves used by monsters if they use them on you. And well, the first two that I have, I already have all the moves that you can get on them up to the point, but this one I just got, so it's fresh, doesn't have anything. So I'm going behind to fight select enemies to put moves on them, to put the moves on the material. Okay. And Adamantamai, which is that turtle, appears to be able to be the only enemy in the game actually that will teach you a move called Death Force, which makes you immune to death, to instant death effects. Okay. With that said, Red 13 did level up, so it's a good opportunity to head over to the Midgard area and fight us some Moo. Because Moo... Oh, I still haven't fought the Beach God, have I? I mean, if I was in Gongaga earlier, that must mean I am able to go to Coastal Soul too, right? Where is Coastal Soul? Is Coastal Soul the way up? We'll go to Hazard later, it's fine. But I am in the air. Yeah, but I actually need to kind of make a beeline because if Red 13 levels up again, he's gonna become unable to actually Learned that move, so it's not a deal. Okay, well. Well, we have 2 moves to learn here in well, we have 3 actually. In the Midgar area, we have level 4 suicide from moves. We have Chocobuckle from Chocobos, and we have a Beta from Midgar Serpent, Midgar Soul. So we'll do that. Do we have... is it time to switch a bird, actually? Is that where we're at? VHS... Yeah, Yuffie is still 39. Kinda sucks because I dislike Yuffie compared to all these other people, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, Yuffie. Arrange. Exchange. Okay, so. You get counter attack. Get HP plus. Get cover. You do not get elemental earth. Only might get elemental earth. You get auto restore. You get enemy skill. And actually you get elemental lightning, I guess? Elemental fire maybe? Actually I kinda like that plan, so you don't eat infinite ticks from when you get Breath of the Face. You don't have a fire ring, right? I know you have a ring of some sort. You do have a fire ring, unfortunately. Get a bolt ring instead. Coming here has 2 reasons. We sleep here because we're kind of dying actually. We took some damage from the asphalt so far. But also we go to the idiot. The idiot tells us bye. Give me matte green. Okay. And then we begin the search for Mu. Cool. I don't know if maybe it spawns a little bit more easily on the darkened grass. There you go. Found it immediately this time. Well, we only have one left. Please allow me to manipulate you. Also, please do not attack Yuffie. Okay, that's good. It would be awesome if I could manipulate you already. Or you just use a level 4 suicide, it's also acceptable. Like, it does hit everybody. Is there something wrong with Red 13? Does Red 13 suck and manipulate it? No, he manipulated the other guys. Is the chance just very low? Oh, there you go. Okay. So, how's Red 13's material coming along? Let's take a look. Okay, that's Anthem Frog Song. Overflow between Death Wars Aquan. So we have, what is it? 7 compared to 8, 14. So about half of the way there. Well, potentially less than that because I don't know if we can get Trine at all. So I don't know if Red 13 needs to be the one. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So we got that part. Cool. So that means now the plan is to give Red 13. Oh, here they have the shuffle the material, perfect. Should save. Because they only have one unit screens. And then the ones that are vulnerable to level 14 are like the ones that appear with 2 elephants or 2 I don't remember if 2 razor widths work. I think the answer is no, but we'll check. To context. 2 Lavicrons or 2 Avalanches. Aren't these Lavicrons? No. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Like I don't want a Chocobo, although it's good that I have it. Still not correct. Still not the right one. Okay, 2 Lavicrons or 2 of the stupid or 2 Alpha Dunks. Those are the ones they want. There you go. No. Ooh. Okay. No, you parried. What? I don't think I learned anything. I'll check, but I don't think that counted. No. Right here, you. Yeah, it's still the same 7. Oh, let's go buy another Mimet Greens. Actually, just. Okay, this one's also good. I forgot to remove cover. Okay. Do not cover this time. And we're good. Oh, come fuck's sake. Alright, Yuffie. Discover material's gotta go. I really ruined my chances of learning Chocobuckle twice. Well, we got another chance. Do not love. Red 13 going first. Maybe I should just take out an Alpha Dunk, although taking out an Alpha Dunk is risky actually, because if the other one causes Yuffie to counter, then I can end up catching the Chocobo. Okay. I think this one's good. She can't core it. There you go. Earned Chocobo. Alright. That's good. And then I already said that's fine. Mattia, Yuffie, you may now have cover back. And then let's go further south from Midgar Zone. This one should be actually pretty easy. I just needed to use beta. The only thing that's bad is if I kill it before it can use beta, which is possible. It's not unreasonable, but no. Okay, I also needed not to get red 13 out of a fight, which yeah, okay, I did kill her. Okay. Oh, and keep going. Okay, I think we have officially reached a point where it is no longer wise to attack with Cloud. I attacked it. Okay, Cloud can no longer attack this thing. Well, he's not going to be able to, so that's good. Now, come on, you crit! Fuck's sake. I think if you could not crit, that was it. You would have gotten it. But now we had to crit. Well, let's try this again. What is the stupid snake? So this thing has, I believe, 3600 HP. And basically the way it works out is that it will use beta once as a counter attack when under 1500. We're kind of rapidly reaching a point where it is no longer. Well, goodbye Yuffie, I suppose. Is this it? This is beta. Okay, perfect. At this point, it should not be lethal very much. Yeah, wow, it was very not lethal. Holy smokes. Well, we got it. Okay. Well, we should be done with this area, I think, at this point. So, what else do we have left? We have question mark, question mark, question mark. We have Shrine, which we might be unable to get. We have Big Guard, obviously. Oh my god. Alright. You know, they can put 2 and 2 together up to this point, but it is kind of interesting that in all of the way throughout the entirety of chapter 1, we never got the airship. So that's kind of cool. The scale of the events that our party is involved with is kind of about to explode. Well, it kind of already did anyway, but basically up until this point, our struggle was essentially like all of our party characters had their own reasons to do what they were doing, but it was essentially, but most of these were personal. Cloud is doing this for revenge over Sephiroth. Sephiroth is doing this. Tifa's doing this because she wants to help Cloud. Barret wants. Well, Barret has kind of this generic distant goal to save the planet, but. So I guess his fight was already pretty large in scale. And you know, everybody has their own reasons, but at this point it is clear that if we don't stop Sephiroth, the world will literally end. And that will cause also some realigning of priorities, right? Shin will see that we will, like, the fight against Shinra will kind of go, will kind of stop taking be as important at this point. We'll still have run-ins with Shinra, and we'll still interact with Shinra. Shinra is not going to disappear from the story, obviously, after being this much of a central part of it, but for sure, again, where is Costa del Sol? Shinra isn't just going to disappear from the story after being this integral of a part of it, but it's also not. It's also clear that they're not the main bad guys anymore, right? So the story is gonna adapt consequently. Our goal at this point is, in fact, to stop Sephiroth. Can we encounter beach plugs here? Ah, that is a beach plug. We didn't encounter beach plugs. Okay. Manipulate. That's super disturbing. I did not think that would be how those guys attack, but you know what? Okay, we got big guard, so that's done. Wait, what's on got? The level 4, so you said we got. Magic Hammer, we got Wet Wind, we got Big Guard, we got Dragon Force. I do not think we can get it yet. Task Force, we got it. Flamethrower, we can get from the Arc Dragons in the place. Okay. In the Mithril Mines. No, wait, this is not the correct way to do it, actually. Because from here, it is actually possible to just loop back. I would prefer if the camera helped me to it. But it appears that's not a thing. There you go. Okay. Oh, we also have a 4 Condor battle to do. I might just do it now. Since I am here. But I mean, for now, I'm just gonna go pick up this fight dragon real quick. I don't know if they find them in any room. Probably yes. I know that dragon can also use flamethrower, so maybe that's where I should go, but that sounds harder. Oh yeah, those guys. And this dungeon is super short, so I guess I'll go in the other room. Because I know of a room, but I know for a fact that they spawn, so maybe that's... I think that this is something they do every time. But I'm like, are you sure that they spawn everywhere? And then, yeah, they spawn everywhere. But... Oh. Hi, Dalfia. You have... I kind of balk at the idea that you have not seen Final Fantasy 7 before, but this game is awesome. The comparison with Paimon isn't completely absurd, because, like, I mean, Paimon is also an RPG. The stakes. Well, I mean, you know, the story in Paimon is a lot more fun. As in, like, well, I mean, the stakes are lower, right? Like, you just kind of want to... You just kind of want to become the best at a sport. Here we have, you know, the whole save the world thing going on. In fact, actually, one of our party members just died. I was saying earlier how the fact that, like, the game just takes one of your party members, and in fact, like, it was actually like, it was the party member up until that point was depicted as, like, either the main or one of the two main possible love interests for your character, for the main character. And and the game just killed her. And, like, at the time when this game came out, you know, in 1997, it's not exactly the most recent game. That was kind of crazy. It also has these like, environmentalist themes, which I think are kind of ahead of its time as well. feels the role of the bad guy at the beginning of the game. As the game evolves, you kind of learn that there is a bigger threat. But when you begin the game, your initial enemy is this company called Shinra, and they're essentially, the reason that they're a threat is they're basically killing the planet by literally sucking the lifeblood out of it. I've actually been... well, there's a ton of nostalgia for this game. Particularly, I've actually been wanting to replay all of the Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy is my favorite series. A lot of these games I had just not played in a long time, or just not played, period. And I kind of wanted an excuse to... fuck. Killed that thing by accident. And I wanted to have an excuse to either replay the ones that I had, or play the ones I had not, especially considering that at the time that I started this, Final Fantasy 15 had just come out. And I wanted essentially an excuse to make myself buy it and play it eventually. So... given that... you can clip that if you want. But yeah, basically I just wanted to replay all of them, and if you actually look on YouTube, there's literally the VODs of me playing through Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7. And it's funny because they kind of like the length goes up every time. Oh, no, that's the wrong guy. Like, you can definitely tell that each one of them is longer than the previous one. It took me like 23 streams to finish Final Fantasy 7. To finish Final Fantasy 6. It took me 5. Okay, you can die now. To finish Final Fantasy 1. This version that you see, I have installed some graphic mods to essentially reskin the game, especially the characters, the original models, but also the textures in general, to essentially increase the texture, then definition, stuff like that. The original game definitely, like, you can tell that it's very old. It is it is a PSX game, but even among PSX games, the character design was kind of poor. You could you could definitely tell that this game was originally in development for Nintendo 64, which had more limited graphic capabilities. Now, the backgrounds and ambience, those are awesome, partly because the backgrounds are not actually 3D rendered. Like, the world is 3D rendered. Like, right now we're on the world map, that is 3D rendered, but like inside dungeons, with the dungeons work, they're basically just paintings that create the illusion of three-dimensionality by shrinking or enlarging your character as you walk on them. And the people doing the character design did an incredible job. Like, it's kind of absurd. But those are 2D models. Those are just 2D like backdrops whereas the 3D modeling part is not, it's not great compared to some, like, if you look at the following Final Fantasy, you like Final Fantasy 8 and 9 both came out on PSX, right? But still, PSX was such a better Deathclaw. Yeah, I can find this, right? Deathclaw. Where do you leave Deathclaw? Coral Prison. Coral Prison, oh yeah, easy. Okay. Well, I mean, that's not too bad. Carl Valley. Escaping captivity. No. What am I doing? Williamson, buggy exploration, Precision Men in Black. Yeah, Precision Men in Black. This is the one. Okay. Deathclaw. Middle of the room for a scene. Exit the house, blah blah blah. Okay, so it's a junkyard. So it's in the junkyard area. And bull motor can teach you Matra magic, which I also don't have. Okay. But yeah, this is because the character modeling is just so poor. That's why I installed the mod that essentially replaces the character models with ones that are more detailed and also more in touch with what the character design of the characters in the subsequent. Do I have to? Yeah. Okay. So I do need. I need the buggy. I need to go pay up the buggy, I guess. Unfortunate, but doable, I think. It's in front of, I want to say, Nibelheim. Which might be a bit of a hike, actually. To be honest, I've never actually played the Harvest Moon game. I'm not a huge... I haven't actually... I don't know, it doesn't... strike me as something I would super enjoy, I guess that makes sense. Obviously I've heard good things about the series though. Meteorine seems a bit much maybe for this guy. Oh wow, this guy is mega dead. Oh wow, yeah, this guy fucked. Okay. So I think I might have to go to follow the river here, maybe. But doesn't follow the river. Following the river doesn't that put me? No, this is Cosmo Canyon, right? So yeah, that's the bug editor. Oh no, a demon. That's like alien but flying. Okay, the 13 level up, but I think he needs... No. I mean, I doubt it, but I could show him. Okay, let's see if he's still at 40. Of course he is, but also Vincent. Yeah, let's do Vincent! We haven't had much of a chance to use Vincent. In fact, I don't even know what he's wearing. Shotgun, diamond bangle. Do we have anything better? We have a silver rifle, but it has no... Oh, this bomb line is better. Yeah, this bond line is better. But the short barrel is even better. Okay. Can we do better than diamond bangle? Okay, I got Sarmlet, but it doesn't have growth. Diamond bangle appears to be the best window. Okay. Material, Vincent, and exchange. Oh, that's the other. There you go. Okay, so all on Comet. I like that. All on restore. You get enemy skill. You get manipulate, and then you should get. I like revive. You should get artifact with transform because it's hilarious, and then Kujata, why not? Here, we now have the buggy. It is aggressively red. Oh, I was supposed to report on the battle, I forgot. Oh well. Vincent is gonna transform into some sort of like werewolf thing, and that guy is dead. That's 666 HP and 66. Okay, and 660. Okay, that's hilarious. Now, let's see if we successfully manage to navigate Cosmo Canyon. Greater men have failed. And I'm not even particularly great, to be honest. Yeah, that guy's dead. This thing might have 550 or 600 HP, which is annoying because Prince Vincent can heal them. Oh wow, Vincent immediately leveled up. Great, thanks. I am not putting Kate City in. So there is a small problem essentially, which is basically I am very bad at maneuvering around Cosmo Canyon. I never remember which way I'm supposed to be going. Okay. No. Well, I guess I've never figured it out of it now. I made it somehow. It is also worth mentioning, I only have this problem going in this direction. Like if I try to cross the Cosmo Canyon going from Gongaga to Nibelheim, never had a problem in my life. If I had to roll from Nibelheim to Gongaga, that is completely impossible. Speaking of Gongaga, there it is. Okay. So it's midnight, which means I'll probably be streaming for like half an hour, maybe something like that. Don't particularly intend to go super late. Oh, go on. Okay. Oh great, landworms. Oh, never mind. Landworms weren't that big of a problem, it turns out. Hmm. I know that it looks like I'm just going through endless desert, but I promise we're actually going somewhere. Tiny landworm. It just takes a long time, which it does. There you go. Where do you get me? Where do you bring me? Oh. Well, fuck you too. You have to go in the other direction. So that's good to have coming out, but going in, it's no bueno. Landworms though. Well, okay. It's fine. I'm not as scared of landworms anymore, it turns out. Vincent Bubble Suit, pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so I'm not going to ride with the idiot. Oh hey, 3 viewers. That's a spike. Do not get on. That is a trap. Hmm. Okay, well, let's keep going. I swear we're going somewhere. This isn't just for fun, we're actually trying to get to a place. Oh my god. No, it's still not, but it is still unfortunate. Oh, okay. So I kind of forgot that you can go in different directions. So maybe if I start going down, that's better. Those take longer though. Okay, rude. Let me see if this is a thing. Can you enter the shanty town, the bottom of the gold saucer? That's all there. Gold saucer. Okay, history, geography, structure, gameplay, musical themes. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I can try going again. Okay, that's actually one of the gold saucers. Okay. Car prison. It was impossible to fix in desert directly. The prison comprises 7 remains wooden houses. Gameplay. Okay. Unrevisitable. Okay, unrevisitable. So how do you get a laser? You get it from the Dark Dragon. Answer. What are Dark Dragons? Crater. So that's it. Okay, perfect. No idea. So we can't find Matter Magic from a custom sweeper around Midgar. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, but that does mean that laser is not a thing, I guess. That's good. I guess that's death. Claw. Enemy. Deathclaw enemy. 557. Deathclaw 557. Invisible part is 0. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, so that one is gone. We cannot find the idiot again. Which I guess it is what it is, but that does mean we're gonna book it pretty soon. By which I mean we're gonna wait to find the stupid carriage. Well, this was unfortunate though, because now we have to go pick up the plane again. Go through Cosmo Canyon, all of that. It's unfortunate. Now, why is my audio coming from... why is my audio coming from my computer output and not my headphones? What are you doing, Discord? You're drunk. Go home. Let's try this again. Say things.
Hello.
Yes, I am now able to hear you.
Nice. I am for once home sitting at my desk eating ice cream and not at work.
Cool. Did it snow again?
Now we were on a 2-hour delay, so we only had to work 6 hours today instead of the 8, which is actually kind of... So they just called us in for a day shift.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of good.
It's a large lad.
Yeah, it's a big guy. Although, so Vincent has added effect transform to his on his weapon, which means that occasionally he will fire and it will proc mini, and the enemy will just shrink. And when it happens to the giant landworms, it's hilarious. It's not as hilarious. There's like you can fight kind of a very similar enemy in Final Fantasy 19, in Final Fantasy 10, sorry, and one of the characters there, Auron, has in Ultimate as a limit break. Essentially, like it's a move that you don't get to use all the time, but like you get to use it pretty often. Yeah. Where he will hit the enemy so hard that we just fly away. And when you do it like the giant landworms, it's hilarious.
Just like rips it out of the ground and just throws it into the air.
Flies. It's great.
Nice.
Well, it's not nice that I wasted a bunch of times here.
Which game are we on?
Still 7.
Gee. I was about to say, the graphical quality hasn't improved, but you've also stayed on the same game for like the last 3 months.
Not longer. Like 7's a long game. Yeah, they didn't make much to say about that. It's just a long game. They're probably like halfway through or something like that.
Damn.
We just started disc 2, so there's 3 discs. We just started disc 2. But I think disc 2 and 3 combined are about as long as disc 1.
Yeah, that's good.
Because essentially in disc 2 and 3 they had to put all of the other like disc 2 has to have all of the side quests that become available in disc 2, but also all of the ones that were available in disc 1, because you might not have done them, right? And you have to go and you want to go and do them now. Or from the war gold, which is kind of hilarious. And like disc 3 same also has to have these 3 side quests, and then all of the disc 1 and 2 side quests, so that's just like progressively less and less space to actually put story stuff.
Yeah.
To the point where disc 3 is basically just a final dungeon, or that is very little on top of that.
Damn. Oh, Marco.
And but yeah, so in fact Ares just died.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't exactly a surprise at this point. I'm assuming everybody, like even people that have not played this game, are aware of the fact that Ares dies, but yeah, today was the episode that Ares died. That's how this one ends. Ares dies. Which kind of at the time it must have been kind of like crazy, right? Like I was saying this earlier, but like it's not that often that the game, like, already just murdering a main character in the game was kind of like a rarity. But this isn't just not any character, it's like the main love interest for the...
Yeah. Yes. It's like there's main character and there's main love interest, which is like higher than main character. And unless you're in a Bond movie, the main love interest doesn't die. But if you're in a Bond movie, you just expect the main love interest to die.
Yes. But it also, like, it's not as groundbreaking as much as the fact that it was, like, especially at the time, it was really well done. Like, the game did a very good job of making sure that you get attached to the character.
Yeah.
Which,
yeah, it's not just like undeserved.
So you kind of felt it.
Yeah.
Fun fact, technically both characters in the party right now, except for Cloud, are secret characters.
Huh. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, I assumed it was a thing, but...
Well, they're not exactly secret characters, but they're optional characters. And neither of these guys you are forced to pick up at any point during your playthrough.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yuffie, it's kind of hard, not well. Yuffie, you have to, I think, basically try not to pick her up. Because the way that Yuffie works is that she will essentially encounter her in forests, and if you beat her, then she will
join.
No, it's not that easy. She basically starts asking you questions, and fuck's sake, I hate Cosmo Canyon so much. And if you get all the answers right, eventually she joins you, but it's pretty easy to figure out that she exists. You might never be able to actually find the correct answers to the questions.
Yeah.
But, like, you'll encounter her. Like, so, like, imagine that this is 1997, right? And you're a kid. And you're just hanging out with your friends or talking about this game that you bought. And you're like, oh hey, I had this weird encounter happen to me, where at the end, instead of the encounter just ending, I had this conversation with the enemy. The enemy was like this girl and had the doctor, like, you'll probably find someone telling you, oh yeah, okay, that's a character.
Yeah, I hear the answers.
You have to, even without telling you the answers, because, like, you know, your friend doesn't remember what they picked. But, like, just the fact that you haven't been told, yeah, you just have to give her certain answers. If you give them certain answers, she joins your party. Like,
yeah.
you can
then you're gonna try until you can.
Because it's like 16 possible combinations. She just asks you 4 yes and no questions. So, like,
yeah, so it's not hard.
Especially because
it's a deterministic win.
The probability of encountering Yuffie, I believe, goes up in, like, the longer the game goes without you recruiting her. So, like, you'll eventually find her. Now, Vincent's a different pair of shoes.
I love
because Vincent is just sleeping in the basement inside a coffin. You never have to go in the room where he's sleeping. You just pass by and, like, do other plot. In fact, the entire dungeon where Vincent is optional, and he is actually handled in his loot, and, like, he's also kind of like sleeping behind the puzzle. It's not a particularly hard puzzle, but it's a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I take that back. It's actually kind of a hard puzzle if you don't know what you're doing, because you have to find 4 numbers, but like you have to find 4 hints, right, to find the correct numbers for a combination on a safe.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I don't think. Do you need to open the safe to get to Vincent? You might not need to, not think about it. But either way, even if you do get there, and by the way, the way that you get the 14th is that in the prompt where it tells you, look at like where the first 3 hints are. There's a 4th line where there is nothing written on, and if you highlight it, turns out you can click on it, and it will tell you the hint, but like nothing says so. Either way.
Yeah.
You might actually not have to think about what I think you do. Even if you do that, you might just pass by the room where Vincent is and just not care about it and go on with your life.
Yeah. Marco, I have a very important thing to tell you.
Which is?
Were you aware that Cade 6 gun in this game has a perk called Firefly?
No.
Are you familiar with why that is important?
Is that a reference to the show Firefly?
It is. Because Nathan Fillion was the main character in Firefly, and he is also Cade 6.
Oh, is Nathan Fillion the voice actor for Cade 6? I did not know that.
Yep. Yeah, he and Bungie, like, work together on almost everything. Like, if they need a voice actor, he does, like, a lot of voice acting work for them.
That's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like, there's so many small references to, like, IPs that he's in. It's great.
I mean, hasn't he done, like, 2 things? Like, don't get me wrong.
He also did Castle.
Okay.
Castle was actually pretty good.
I've never seen a single episode of Castle.
He's like a writer that solves crimes. I watched that show as a kid. Well, not as a kid, but as like a young adult.
I was certain you were about to tell me, oh, he's like a castle. That would be like...
Yeah, huh? It's just a castle. It's a castle that solves crimes. It's just a massive thing, just like falls over and like rolls down the hill. Honestly, that has to be a bit somewhere. I don't know what else he's in. He's in Halo ODST.
There is so in Final Fantasy 6, there is this trick that you can do to grind money.
Yeah.
Where there are some enemies that steal your money, right? But if you kill them, and then basically they flee, but if you kill them before they flee, they will, they'll drop at the end of the battle, you'll get your money back.
Yeah.
And
do you get more?
Late game versions of those enemies can steal you like a lot of money, like 8k. Except that the money that you get at the end for fighting them is just treated as like an enemy money drop. And Realm has a piece of armor that doubled the amount of money that you get at the end of battle.
Oh,
You
I
purposely
see.
let people steal from you, and then kill them, and then at the end of the battle, your money is doubled.
That's hilarious.
You have to be careful because they might flee, at which point your money is gone.
Yeah, at which point you're sad.
But
if they don't, you're just the biggest brain that has ever existed.
It is kind of a cool exploit. Was that enemy on the coast, maybe? I don't think it is.
Oh, by the way, Destiny has a skin now that turns one of the sniper rifles into the Buster Sword.
Please, Destiny is not real. It can't hurt you. Nope, that's just walls.
I'm taking a picture and posting it in chat because it's absolutely great.
No, don't do it. Oh, did you see that?
Well, it's not Cloud's Buster Sword because it's a two-pointed sword. I'm assuming it's Sephiroth's.
Doesn't make any sense, and Sephiroth doesn't have a Buster Sword.
It's like a large sword.
Sephiroth's sword is called the Masamune.
I see. Excuse my lack of Final Fantasy now.
I mean, it's a pretty different blade. It's like long and thin. Like it's basically
There is some image in chat.
It's basically
like a large katana.
It's like a katana, but like 15 feet long or whatever. Like,
so it's like the katanas in For Honor, or what is it? For Honor, whatever that Ubisoft game was with Vikings in it.
That game had katanas?
Yeah, there was a whole like samurai class. You weren't aware of this? They had like samurais versus Vikings versus Romans.
Okay, that sounds dope.
It actually quite was. I never got to play much of it because it was mostly online, but the little bit I did get to play was rad.
Can I fight that stupid enemy at some point instead of all these wolves? I swear to God, I've murdered so many wolves.
Have you considered that those wolves were just trying to mind their own business and you murdered them?
Well, I mean, if they stop encountering me, I wouldn't murder them.
I see. But Judge, they attacked me first. And I murdered them with my large sword.
I mean, what is even the point of having a large sword if you're not going to use it to murder the people that you encounter, the wolves that you encounter?
This is true. We're the exact same map. This is a...
Like, there is realistically an enemy here that will teach you a skill called Matra Magic. Maybe it's on the grass, actually.
Have you been doing this wrong the entire time?
Well, I mean, the encounters on the grass don't look very different than the encounters on the waste, so maybe not. I say this with a sample of one encounter, but still.
I mean, you didn't get a wolf.
No.
So, like, value.
Hell bikers are better cool, but...
Oh yes, the Hell Bikers. Those like Cinnabites?
They are, like... It is quite funny that there is like an in-game explanation of why there's all these terrifying monsters.
Isn't it that guy like experimented and then didn't stop experimenting?
Yeah, it's like that Hojo just went nuts.
Yeah.
And you just find a whole bunch of his creations just streaming across the lands. You're kind of doing them with the favor by killing them all. And also that, you know, some of them are just ones. It's like, oh, wow.
It's like, I feel bad for this because you're not actually a horrible monster, but like,
Oh, there
you're
you go.
attacking me,
We
so I
found
don't
it.
have much of a choice. Marco, I have a random question because saying Cinnabites made me question.
Okay.
Someone
Manipulated this injury.
Someone asked if a bunch of Cinnabites show up and say you have 24 hours and infinite money, make a magic deck in a format, and you have to play us for your life. What format do you play and what deck do you make?
Why are there Cenobites in this scenario?
I don't know. That was just the weird, abnormal thing that shows up. We took like a dart and threw it at the wall and it hit Cinnabites instead of aliens.
I mean, it's hard to say because, like, these days formats rotate too much for that to be a thing.
Yeah.
I would want something that has a lot of customizability to it. I'm thinking of like something like Legacy 4 colors now.
Yeah.
The deck can kind of morph to adjust to very different, it can play in very different ways, depending on exactly the contents you put in. Because then
Honestly,
because then I feel that I will be able to still adapt to the meta, even though I am forced to play this one deck for the rest of my life.
Yeah. That's fair. Honestly, that's a pretty good answer. Honestly, that's kind of what I've done with my real life deck. Like, wait, you just made my answer, I think. Cause like, yeah, that was basically my answer. It's just like, I will play like Blood or Lands and Canlander or some sort of like that style thing in a format where like, this is just a mid-range deck where it's like, you're probably going to be fine with this in any scenario.
It's approaching the time where...
Although, someone had a very heads-up answer, which was Pack Wars.
Well, I mean... If I can answer... If you can tell me that, like, I don't know, like 5-color control in Vintage Cube is gonna be open every time for me, that's a really fun deck. I'd be down for that. But what am I going to do?
What are you doing?
No, it's only material inside. That's all material. But where are we at? 5, 8, 10, 12. And we can't get laser, and I don't think we can get trine. So I think we're done. We can only get it from Material Keeper, which we got already. And then from Godo, which is gonna be later, or from Stilva.
Wait, Godo? And Warlord?
Yeah, that guy. Which is gonna be on DSD.
That guy's great.
So that's a later thing. Okay. So I think that means we are done with this for one. We should also go fight some goblins later. Wait, no. We're missing one. We're missing question mark. I should go look that one up.
Not question mark.
Yeah, question mark is a fundamental skill. I need to pick up from New Jersey.
How long before question mark stops sounding like a word?
About 5 minutes.
Help, I'm getting attacked by Jeremy Renner with a bow. Which is apt, actually.
Okay. So...
I just have some... Marco, this username is strong. I have someone in my, in this game that its username is just, question mark, dot.
Pretty powerful username.
It is.
The bad news is that in order to actually get this thing, the way they do it is they have to go back to fucking Nibelheim again.
Not Niflheim.
Is
that like Jotunheim?
No.
There aren't a bunch of frost giants there?
No. Nibelheim is the birthplace of Cloud.
Oh yeah. I vaguely remember that / knowing that.
One of the earliest parts of the story, right, was Cloud essentially telling the party of how Nibelheim was destroyed by Sephiroth. And that's why he has a score to settle with him.
I see. But it's not actually destroyed.
Well, I mean, that part we know what's going on. Meaning that we found papers that Shinra just deleted completely for reasons.
Let us not question the reasons of a weird deity.
What, Shinra? Shinra isn't a deity, it's like a company.
I mean, it's not yeah, it's... I mean... that was kind of tongue-in-cheek.
You're thinking of Shiva. That's what you're thinking of.
Isn't that like an Indian god?
Yes.
I thought so.
Oh no. This enemy uses his funny breath.
No! However, will we beat this massively overpowered ability?
I have not healed. I hope this does not prove to be a problem. Oh hey.
Oh, it's going to prove to be a problem.
One of the abilities on my guy, on one of the materia on Vincent leveled up.
Nice.
Either way.
Damn,
So, you know, we know what's going on with why Nibelheim exists. What we don't know. Well, it's a plot point later. I don't necessarily want to spoil to everybody, but well, I mean, I don't want, like, the events. So we're not the only one from that are from Nibelheim, right? Tifa is also from Nibelheim.
Yeah.
We're childhood friends, so we kinda had to be from the same place, like, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, the same.
But like, so, and the night that Nibelheim was destroyed, we were both there. Except that the events that Cloud recanted, not recanted, sorry, it's been Cloud recollected.
Yeah, just wrong.
Told that one night, they weren't like completely wrong.
Yeah.
But like, they just Like, there's a number of details that just does not jive with what Tifa remembers at all.
Yeah, which is like quite weird.
And she hasn't said anything about it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it obviously is not true.
This is true.
Well, I mean, it's not great as much as it's like, is Cloud lying? Why?
Oh yeah, does he just actively not remember?
Yeah, like
yeah.
Does he actually think that what he's saying is accurate? Is he just lying about it for whatever reason? We know that that's like we know that Cloud, like we have seen Sephiroth take control of Cloud in
Oh yeah.
occasion. It's like, for fuck's sake, will you? Unfortunately, I need to unequip the counter-attack material from Yuffie because she keeps murdering the people that I need to learn moves from.
But they attacked me, so I murdered them.
Well, I mean, normally I would applaud the enthusiasm, but in this case it's been actually harmful. Like, she hasn't said anything, and in fact, like, at this point in the story, we don't know that Tifa knows that some of the
an
things...
evil monster.
We don't know that Tifa knows that some of the things that we're saying are wrong.
Yeah.
Like... as in, the player doesn't know.
Bless you. Yeah.
We've been hit by a move called Curses, which is pretty great. It feels like something you would yell, but Curses. Other ways. But it is definitely, like, it is a thing that, like, I don't know if Cloud, if Cloud is like lying because Sephiroth is ordering him to or whatever, or
yeah,
or maybe he just, or maybe he's wrong, but he thinks that things went away, or maybe Tifa is wrong, right? But like,
from my perspective, the Jedi are evil, or something along that.
But like,
yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah, you don't know who's telling the truth.
This is not a philosophy thing. One version of those events did happen. Like,
this is true. Yeah. Yeah, it's more of like a did what actually happened sort of thing.
Yeah. So there is a fact, like, that is definitely an ongoing thing. Nibelheim being built. Now that's fine. It was super weird when we got here.
Yeah.
But we know why that is.
Why is
I'm
this?
actually in Nibelheim right now.
What?
In fact, I'm in that building where I was.
I'm
in that building that I was telling you before, where you find Vincent.
Okay. Yeah, that one. Gotcha.
You also end up fighting a weird boss called Missing Number.
I love weird boss.
Yeah. The mechanic of that boss is basically that once. Like at the beginning of the boss is kind of whatever, it alternates physical attack and magical attacks. Then once it's a health, once you knock its health below half, it will crystallize in either its magic form or its physical form.
Yeah.
Depending on if you knock it down with a physical attack or with a magic attack.
Interesting. That's weird.
Yeah, and like, so yeah, it is kind of interesting that you kind of have to be careful because like one of those is significantly worse than the other. I think I remember you want him to be in his magic form.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that you knock it below half with the magics with a spell or something. But that was kind of, man, since I have
which is, you have to time that perfectly then, don't you?
well, I mean, you can also just use spells up until that point.
That is true. You just don't not use spells, yeah. This is true.
Like, you can do a lot of damage with spells, especially Cloud has, especially with enemy skills. Some of them are very powerful, like Beta, for example, is an example of a skill that's crazy. We got Beta early. Fighting the mid-girl, finally.
Nice.
I need to remove cover as well, don't I? Otherwise, yeah, Yuffie... No, I need to, because Yuffie keeps covering when they use the move that I'm trying to learn.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit.
Oh, never mind. We did it.
Nice. Biff.
I think she's like 80% covered now, so we managed to... Wow, it is 12:45. I need to stop streaming. Well, we're done with this enemy skill, so I think that's actually a good stopping point. I will be...
Wow, rude.
I'll be bringing the tiny Bronco back to Fort Condor.
What?
I will bring... What?
It's just not a sentence I thought I would hear a human say.
I will bring the tiny Bronco back to
like...
Fort Condor. The tiny Bronco is currently in Nibelheim, so the tiny Bronco is Sid's plane, except that when we took it to Flynn from Rocket Town,
yeah,
the vertical propellers got hit. We only got the only one that's still working is the propeller in front of the plane. So we can move horizontally,
yeah.
We can't take off.
Ah, I see. So now you're just stuck on the ground.
Not quite. It was a hydroplane, so we're using it as a boat.
Ooh, I see.
That's how you, like, in this game, instead of getting a boat, you get the tiny Bronco, which is a plane, but it's waterbound.
Yeah, see, it's like the universal thing. Is a boat just a plane with wings? The answer is yes.
A plane is a plane with wings. Obviously.
But is a boat just a plane without wings? Checkmating.
Okay, that time, at least that sentence made a modicum of sense.
I was just not going to comment on the fact that my first sentence made absolutely zero sense.
It's like, is a boat a plane with wings. No, we already have a name for a plane with wings. It's plane.
Yeah, in hindsight, that sentence made about as much sense as just restating the same thing twice, which is kind of what I did.
Also, I like that there is a 4-condor barrel in this game that is only available between the... I told you about 4-condor, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a 4-condor barrel that is available. Basically, the way that this game operates is that you keep getting these barrels.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like this mini game that progresses, so you get progressively harder and harder levels throughout the game as the story progresses, but sometimes the window to make some of them, like basically the triggers that make the next barrel available are story driven. Like this, the next barrel becomes available once we have achieved a particular story point.
Yeah.
And sometimes they are aggressively awkward. Like today we got the 4-condor barrel that became available after a cutscene in the Forgotten Capital. That Cloud woke up during the night and was like, "Oh, I have feel it. Ares is here and Sephiroth is here. We need to go and stop Sephiroth and save Ares, or help Ares or whatever." And that is when 4-condor becomes available. That battle becomes available, and then it stops being available when Ares dies.
You are correct. Yeah.
It's like,
but that's real weird.
So the only way to do this battle is stop, you know, this extremely pivotal story point. Stop caring about it. Leave.
Yeah, and then go do the battle and then come back.
Defend this fucking bird for a second and then come back. It's like, thanks, game.
It's like, hold on, I need to go defend this. Okay, we're back. It's like, why were you doing that? It's fine. It was just like something we couldn't do any other time. It's like, why?
The fate of the wood.
The fate of the wood.
The fate of the wood hangs in balance. We need to go make sure that the world doesn't, you know, that the world is safe, but also there is this cool bird. And it's like, come on.
But wait, cool bird. No, stop. Everyone stop right now. We need to deal with this cool bird first.
Alright, with that said, I'm gonna close the stream because
you're still streaming? They got to just hear...
Yeah, I've got to ramble on for a bit about crap. I still stream every Thursday, some Final Fantasy every Thursday. I haven't done much beyond that lately in terms of stream, but we'll see. Either way, this is it for tonight. Have a good night. Bye.